Hello, this is the Tradesight Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Thursday, the 10th of September 2015. Hope you had a good trading week. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. And it's a negative day after a gap up. You'll see it more clearly when we get to the intraday action. We had some decent winners today on the short side. And the VXX trade that Rich called also worked. As you can see, we're kind of been stuck here now for a week or two. After the big dip down, we got back up to the 61.8% fib retracement. We talked about that, and that's where we stalled out. And then we stalled out there again today at the high. It's basically the same level from about a week and a half ago. So we're right here. It's still, to me, this looks very negative in the markets at this point in time. Overall, the S&P lost 27 points today after gapping up. Here's a look at the NASDAQ 100, also gapped up pretty well. An outside day down, that's a very bearish candle right there. Gapping up and then encompassing the entire prior day and closing below the low of that day or right at it anyways, down 50 points. That is a big negative. Stocks also did the same, and big bearish engulfing pattern, down 11. You got the biotechs down 79, still holding inside the prior day's candle. We had the VIX up 1.33. After testing down near the 20 level. We had the trend, here's my sound alert, 2.22. These are big numbers on the trend, aren't we? But they brought the moving average down to 1.50. A big number must have dropped off. A bigger number from 10 days ago must have dropped off. Volume was back up to about 1.8 billion. 10-day moving average of volume still at 1.84. So volume's going to get back above that, but it was decent on Wednesday. And then advanced decline ratio started out very positive, closed negative 1100 on the NASDAQ and negative 1560 on the New York. Google lost just 50 cents in all this after gapping up. Apple was up and had their big presentation of all their new products and then got crushed after that, down 2 points, $2.16 in the move. Amazon lost just 65 cents, still holding up pretty near the highs of the year. Netflix bounced about 4.23. All right, let's take a quick look at the intraday action. We're going to go to 5-minute candles on the ES so you can see the gap up, and then we kind of sold off slowly, got to the end of lunch, and then we picked up a little speed kind of when Apple started to sell off and closed near the lows of the session. We did not yet quite fill the gap up from Tuesday morning. Remember, Monday was a gap, so you got to look at Friday's close because Monday was that just half day of futures poor trading. They opened the market for a few hours, even though it's Labor Day. So you're really looking at that 1920 level is the gap fill from Friday's close. So we've not gotten there yet on the ES. Here's a look at the NQs. Obviously, it's going to be about that 4,200 level. 95% of gaps fill within 5 days. So by next Monday, I would expect that to fill. But we've filled today's gap. You can see the NASDAQ got pretty negative, closed near the lows of the session. We did get a 13 Comer buy signal right near the close and bounced off that risk line exactly. Very technical price action. By the way, I should point out, let me see if this works on this chart because I've got the different time frame of Apple today. Had a 13 Comer sell signal that Rich called right at the high of the session, right before the stock started selling off. So just short all the way down on that. In terms of economic data coming out, because we do just have 2 days left in the week, so I probably will not do a market preview for Friday. I don't typically do that, but we have the initial and continuing jobless claims numbers plus import-export prices tomorrow, Thursday morning before the bell. We've got wholesale inventories 30 minutes in, natty gas and crude oil inventories. Crude oil gets pushed from Wednesday to Thursday because of the Monday holiday. And then Friday, just PPI, Michigan sentiment, and at 2 in the afternoon, Treasury budget. So there's still some data left. Probably the bigger stuff will be Thursday morning. Again, we'd like to see volume be solid Thursday. That's the big key. That's what will give us the price action that we want. And then Fridays are always a little bit slower. So unless the market starts to really tank and people get worried, I don't know that Friday is going to be nearly as interesting as Thursday. But next week's the first full week post-summer, post-Labor Day, and we look forward to seeing what that brings us. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal 12. We will be in the lab helping you make money. If you have not taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. Have a great rest of the week if we don't post a preview for Friday. If the market gets really active on Thursday and there's something to say, I will post a preview.